Today is the 29th week in Ordinary Time, Monday, the 29th week in Ordinary Time. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Someone in the crowd said to Jesus, "Teacher, tell my brother to share the inheritance with me." He replied to him, "Friend, who appointed me as your judge and arbiter?" Then he said to the crowd, "Take care to guard against all greed, for though one may be rich, one's life does not consist of possessions." Then he told them a parable. There was a rich man whose land produced a bountiful harvest. He asked himself, "What shall I do? For I do not have space to store my harvest." And he said, "This is what I shall do. I shall tear down my barns and build larger ones. There I shall store all my grain and other goods. And I shall say to myself, 'Now as for you, you have so many good things stored up for many years. Eat, rest, drink, be merry.' But God said to him, 'You fool, this night your life will be demanded of you, and the things you have prepared, to whom will they belong?' Thus it will be for the one who stores up treasure for himself, but is not rich in what matters to God." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. I sometimes say in my gospel reflections, my homilies at Mass, we can get so caught up in things, possessions, that we lose sight of what is most important. And what ends up happening is our things take more time to take care of and to collect and to organize and to do what we need to do with them. We do more and spend more time with that than we do in prayer or taking time with God. Our possessions eventually possess us. And I think it's important that we are called to possess God and to follow in His ways and live His life, so that those things that we possess are ultimately used for us, for our good, but also for the good of others. But our things should never become so overwhelming that we lose sight of what is most important, because we don't take it with us. It stays here. And so I think we're called to live that life of faith, that life of love, in which we have things, but we use them to serve others and to care for others. And we never allow them to become so overwhelming that we do not have and we do not place God as number one in our lives.